Welcome. We're still doing Cameronian Rant. We're on the 7th part, so only one to go after this part. Okay, so starting here, flam, and it's okay. You have to really crash this one in, it seems. So it's like a 13 roll, but instead of finishing on the right, you play your 13, but play a buzz and then a tap on the left. So that's the what I know that says a 15 roll, is it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 14, 15 stroke roll. So flam, 15 stroke roll, tap flam, so 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and then we repeat that. Instead of a flam at the end, though, you just play a tap. So right, so this bit's not written right. So it's a combination of the two of these sections, so it's a repeated rhythm. Does, yeah. And you can see this one's not got a tie, so that one's wrong. So the combination, so you tie that one together and put an accent on that roll there. So that's accented sevens, hand to hand. What the heck's going on here? Right, so also you need to get rid of that tie completely. It shouldn't be there on either thing. So does double tap. So that's an accented 13, yeah? Yeah, so. Two, three, 4. So you can see it's just a repeated rhythm, yeah? Does that. So the whole of that line is 2, 3, 4. Actually, I think it's just 1, 2, 3, so it's like a 9 roll with a buzz and then a tap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tap. Okay, so we repeat that all the way. So right, that section there is the same as that one there. Does that all the way up to there is the same, yeah. So we'll just go over this section here. So 4 stroke, 4 stroke. Does that. So that takes you in 4 stroke, 4 stroke into an accented 7 that takes you to there. So, and then another accented 7 which takes you to here. So that's right to left. So does that. And then another 4 stroke roll. So, and you can see that there's a tie missing there, so that should go all the way to that thing there. So that's another 9 roll. Accented 9, obviously. So the whole of this roll movement, I'll just recap this bit here first. So Yeah, that takes you to that stroke there. Yeah, so does tap 4 stroke 4 stroke 4 stroke 4 stroke. So 2 accented 7s. Does that does that does that does that does that. And then we go into the second section, which is yeah. So does that does that does that does that does that. So that's, you can see that's a 4 stroke into a 4 stroke. So 2 3 4. So that's obviously the bit, if you've not played those before. So it's a 4 stroke into a 4 stroke. So the second line is 2 3 4. 2 3 4. Okay, very soon we're on the last part.